breaks over a world we can barely imagine. 100 million years ago, where the Sahara Desert now stretches endlessly, mighty rivers carved through lush tropical forests. This is Cretaceous Africa, a place where giants walked among giants. But in these ancient waters lurked something extraordinary, a predator that would challenge everything we thought we knew about dinosaurs. This is the story of Spinosaurus aegyptiacus, the river monster. For over a century, scientists believed all large dinosaurs were land-bound titans. Then, in 2014, new fossil evidence turned that theory on its head. Spinosaurus wasn't just another terrestrial predator, it was evolution's boldest experiment. Somewhere in the morning mist, something massive is stirring. Through the towering ferns and cycads, a shadow moves with purpose. This is no ordinary dinosaur. At 50 feet long, Spinosaurus was one of the largest predators ever to walk our planet. But here's what makes it truly remarkable. It didn't just walk, it swam. It's a common misconception that all theropod dinosaurs were built like Tyrannosaurus rex. Massive heads, powerful legs, designed for crushing bone on dry land. Spinosaurus broke that mold entirely. Over millions of years, it evolved into something unprecedented, the world's first semi-aquatic giant dinosaur. That sail, nearly 6 feet tall, rises like a ship's mast above the prehistoric canopy. For decades, scientists wondered, was it for display, temperature control? Recent studies suggest it served multiple purposes. Like a crocodile's ridge scales, it may have helped with hydrodynamic stability while swimming. Like a peacock's tail, it announced the presence of the delta's supreme predator. And like a solar panel, it absorbed heat to fuel this cold-blooded giant. But here's the fascinating part. CT scans of Spinosaurus vertebrae reveal they were dense and thick, unlike the hollow bones of other large theropods. This wasn't an accident of evolution. It was adaptation. But look closer at that skull. Those aren't the bone-crushing teeth of a Tyrannosaurus. These are the tools of a fisherman, needle-sharp and slightly curved, perfect for grasping slippery prey. When paleontologists first discovered Spinosaurus fossils in Egypt over a century ago, they were baffled. The skull looked more like a crocodile than a dinosaur. We now know why. Spinosaurus had evolved what scientists call convergent evolution, independently developing the same fishing adaptations as modern crocodilians. This dinosaur had done the unthinkable. After 200 million years of terrestrial dominance, it had returned to the water. Watch how it moves. There's no thunderous crash, no violent splash. This 15-ton predator slips into the water like it was born for it. Because, in many ways, it was. Unlike its land-dwelling cousins, Spinosaurus had evolved dense, pachyostotic bones, the same adaptation found in modern hippos and manatees. These heavy bones acted as natural ballast, allowing precise buoyancy control in the water. Beneath the surface, Spinosaurus is transformed. Recent computer models show that massive paddle tail could generate enough thrust to propel this giant at speeds of up to 6 miles per hour underwater, making it a more efficient swimmer than most other large dinosaurs were runners. This isn't just a dinosaur taking a swim. This is 100 million years of evolution in action. Scientists once thought dinosaurs were evolutionary dead ends, too specialized to adapt. Spinosaurus proves them wrong. When climate change flooded much of North Africa during the mid-Cretaceous, some dinosaurs didn't just survive, they thrived by reinventing themselves completely. In the shallows ahead, opportunity presents itself. A school of Morsonia, prehistoric coelacanths the size of small cars, feeds in the dappled sunlight. They have no idea they're being watched. Spinosaurus has sensors we're only beginning to understand. Fossil evidence suggests pressure-sensitive cells in its elongated snout, similar to those found in modern crocodiles, could detect the slightest movement in murky water. Its hearing was likely tuned to underwater frequencies, just like today's river dolphins. But here's what's truly remarkable. Isotope analysis of Spinosaurus teeth shows it fed primarily on fish and aquatic prey. This wasn't occasional wading. This was a lifestyle that had been refined over millions of years. And then, chaos. The water explodes in a shower of silver as the school scatters in panic. Spinosaurus lunges with lightning precision, its jaws snapping shut like a steel trap. Biomechanical studies show those conical teeth could penetrate fish scales with 30% more efficiency than the pointed teeth of modern crocodiles. Evolution had crafted the perfect fishing tool. But in the wild, even apex predators don't always succeed. Today, the fish were quicker. Moments later, Spinosaurus surfaces, water cascading from its sail. Empty-jawed, but undefeated. In the prehistoric world, as today, survival was never guaranteed, not even for giants. But this setback is temporary. Spinosaurus had evolved what paleontologists call energy efficiency, the ability to survive on fewer calories than other large predators. While a Tyrannosaurus might need to make a kill every few days, Spinosaurus could go weeks between successful hunts. The day is young and the river is full of life. On a sun-warmed sandbar, our river monster reveals another evolutionary secret. Like crocodiles today, Spinosaurus was likely ectothermic, dependent on external heat to fuel its massive body. That sail, catching the full force of the midday sun, becomes a solar panel. Recent thermal modeling shows it could absorb heat 40% faster than a conventional dinosaur body plan. This wasn't just display, it was survival technology. Modern reptiles can remain active in temperatures that would shut down warm-blooded animals. Spinosaurus had perfected this strategy on a gigantic scale. This delta was no lonely kingdom. Giant turtles navigate the deeper channels. Pterosaurs patrol the skies. In the distance, herds of duck-billed dinosaurs come to drink, always alert for danger. But here's what makes Spinosaurus' story so remarkable. It carved out a niche that no large dinosaur had ever occupied. While other predators competed for terrestrial prey, Spinosaurus had an entire aquatic ecosystem to itself. Fossil evidence shows the Kem River system supported at least 6 different crocodilian species, countless fish, and aquatic reptiles. It was an underwater Serengeti, and Spinosaurus was its apex predator. As shadows lengthen, our hunter returns to the hunt. This time, 100 million years of evolutionary refinement pays off. Watch the strategy unfold. Using its dense bones to control depth, Spinosaurus positions itself downstream from a gathering school. Its sensitive snout detects the electrical fields generated by fish gills, the same sixth sense modern sharks use to hunt. The strike, when it comes, is perfectly timed. Evolution's masterpiece in action. This isn't brute force, it's precision engineering. CT scans show Spinosaurus had the most sophisticated inner ear structure of any large theropod, giving it perfect balance both on land and underwater. Evening settles over the ancient delta like a warm blanket. Our Spinosaurus, satisfied for now, glides through water turned gold by the setting sun. That magnificent sail cuts a silhouette against the dying light, a sight no human eyes would ever see. But this isn't just one animal's story. It's evolution's boldest experiment in action. When the world changed, Spinosaurus didn't resist. It adapted. When competition intensified on land, it found a new frontier in the water. As darkness claims the delta, Spinosaurus vanishes into the night. The river monster returns to legend. For 65 million years, this story lay buried in stone, waiting for us to piece together the clues. What we've discovered challenges everything we thought we knew about dinosaur evolution. They weren't evolutionary dead ends, locked into rigid body plans. They were innovators, adapters, survivors who could reinvent themselves when the world demanded it. In 2014, new fossils revealed Spinosaurus's paddle-like tail. In 2020, isotope analysis confirmed its aquatic diet. Each discovery rewrites the textbook on what it meant to be a dinosaur. Spinosaurus proves that life doesn't just find a way, it finds new ways. In a world of giants, it dared to be different, and that made it the most extraordinary predator of them all.